Hey guys, Tiffany here. I have a workout for you that is using some things around the house as well as body weight. So we are going to do 12 to 15 reps, and I would do 3 to 4 rounds with this, depending on how heavy the items in the house that you're using, that you can use either go up in reps or do an extra set. So we're going to start off with just some basic push-ups with a push-up hand release. So it's kind of like a little bit of a superset, but what I want you to do, and you can modify this obviously, so you can do your regular push-up, nice arms nice and wide. We're going for the chest here. So for the push-up hand release, I want you to come down, pick the hands up, back up, and then I want you to come down into a regular push-up. Now if you're gonna do it hand with your knees down, it's the same thing. Come down, hands up, and then do a push-up, okay? So I'm gonna do this here for you. I'm gonna modify it for myself just because I did chest yesterday and my shoulders still bother me. So here we go. Up. And that's 1 rep. That's 2, 3, 4, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Really make sure you're pulling that core in. 9, 10. It's 11 and 12. There we go. Next, we're going to do our stand up, down with no push off. So I use a bench that my kids used to use in the bathroom. Excuse me. Well, not a bench, I guess, a step stool. You can use a chair. You can use a bench that you have. Coffee table if you don't mind stepping on your coffee table. Or steps, just your regular steps in your house. Just make sure if you're doing it on carpet, if the carpet's thick, maybe do it without your shoes so that you have a little bit more stability. All right, let me do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. So in order to get that no push off, you are going to, so this is gonna be my non-working leg, okay? You don't want your toes curled under, because that will inevitably, you will just push off naturally. It's just what your body will do. So you want to keep your toes down. And you're going to put this leg up. This is going to be your working leg here, my right leg. And you are just going to go up. And that's 1. And you're going to come back down. 2. You can tap that foot if you need to, like I am, or you can keep it up. It's 3. And just work on your balance. I do it both ways, depending on just where my balance is. Okay, got 8. 9. And if you haven't guessed by now, you're going to do 12 on each leg. See how I'm leaning forward? That's to put it into my working leg. All right, let's flip this around. I'm starting to feel right here in my glutes. As far as your hands, I put them here. It's just helps with my balance. You could add weight to this. Grab a gallon jug or something. But really, you don't really need it. Your body weight is plenty. One more. And 12. And make sure you come all the way down for that last one. Get the full workout. See, I already have my, losing my breath here. Next, we're gonna do some bicep curls. Make sure you're staying hydrated. So, I was gonna use a paint can. It is almost full. I'm not exactly sure how much a paint can weighs. Tried to weigh stuff, but my scale will not weigh it for some reason. So since I only have one that is this full, I'm gonna do bicep curls, but I'm just gonna do one arm at a time. So anytime you're using something like this, it's not normal workout equipment, just be careful. Make sure you can have a good grip on it, and that it's not too wobbly because of being the weight being off on it, so you don't hurt yourself or drop it on yourself. So just basic curls. Six. You will be pleasantly surprised with the burn that you can get just with items in your house that have weight to it, or even just with your own body weight. Still make sure you're keeping those elbows tucked in. Still want to make sure we're keeping good form. Next, we're going to do a single arm row, and I'm still going to use this. So, sorry, here. So we will do a row bent over. You could do it this way. I would recommend this way with the paint can, giving you a little bit more room so you don't hit yourself. But this other arm here is going to be out to your side to help with balance. You can do a little bit wider of a stance like this. That'll help keep your balance and really drop into that working leg, so that even though we are working on the back right now with the row, we can get some work in that leg as well. So it's kind of a dual move. And that elbow is just sliding up alongside you. We're just pulling it up. Nice squeeze at the top. You can do a little hold up there. And I'm still going for 12 reps on everything. And I might have done an extra one there. And then when we switch to the other side, we're going to switch legs too. So we have our opposite leg is working this time. And that arm is out. And I want you to be able to see me a little bit better here so you can see what I'm doing. So see it coming up, just like that. There you go. Try and keep that chest flat, or I'm sorry, chest facing the ground, but up. We don't want to be opening our shoulders like this, because that'll take it out of the back. And 12. Definitely did extra on that one. Now we are going to do a goblet squat to a sumo squat. Get this sweatshirt off. See, I'm already sweating. All right, so I'm going to use, so what I found is a gallon jug of water, a jug of water, and a jug of vinegar. They are both, I think it's like an ounce maybe off. Basically, they're both a gallon. I believe, if I read right, a gallon is about 8 pounds. So I normally would go pretty heavy on squats, but since we are going with saying we don't have any equipment, I'm going to use both of these. And what we're going to do, so your goblet squat is held down here. So you want your feet just out past your shoulders just a bit and turn those toes out. So you kind of want to be going like this, okay? Goblet squat is going to be loaded down here. So we'll drop down. Now, a dumbbell is normally longer, or a kettlebell. So you don't have to get as low to drop it, but try to get down so that when you get down, you touch the jug or whatever you're using, paint can, on the floor, on the ground. And then I want you to lift it up and then hold it here and come down for your sumo squat. That is 1 rep, okay? Now, if you're trying to get heavier, you can use 2, but again, make sure you can hold on to it properly and safely so you don't hurt yourself, okay? So we're gonna go down. It's 1, I think I sprung a leak. 2, 3. Deeper you get, obviously the more you're going to feel it. And you see I bend my arms so I get deeper. Make sure you breathe in. And this is 12. Nice. All right. So next we're going to do a lateral raise to a front raise combo, which is going to look like this. Arms up to the front, down, back up front to the sides, back down. That is 1 rep. So I'm going to use these that I pulled out of my fridge. You can see the water one is not full because my lemon juice is not full. So, and these again are, I think, like an ounce difference. So you want to try and make sure that you're using obviously the same weight in both hands, which is why, since I only had 1 paint can, I did single arms. This one we won't want to do single arms, we want to do it together. So I'm going to use these guys. Normally I would go a little bit heavier, but obviously again, we're working with what we have. So make sure these are closed nice and tight so you don't have any spills. You're just going to come up, forward, down, up, side, down. So 1 rep. Again, not coming up above your shoulders. You can have a slight bend at your elbows. It's 3. Just imagine lifting in with your shoulders. So those are the muscles we're working right now. 6. And if you don't have anything light enough, or whatever you have is too heavy to do this, to get the full reps, and just do your arms. Because believe it or not, your arms still weigh something. All right, I think we are on, I believe that is 10. We got 1 more. I'm gonna again, I tried to weigh these, but my scale would not work. But I lifted one of my 2-pounders up on one of these, and it's not quite 2 pounds, but I was still feeling that by the end. So that's where I say go up in reps. If you're not feeling it enough, just up your reps so that you will get that burn, and then do an extra set at the end. So our next two are gonna be tricep dips and frog hypers. So I just need to move my camera here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And my gallon jug definitely sprung a leak. All right. So I am going to use my bench that I have sitting here to do my dips, okay? So you want your hands facing this way, facing out towards you. Put those legs out on your heels as far as you can comfortably. And then you are going to dip down and up. Now, if you want to make them harder, you can prop your feet up on something. Again, you can use a coffee table for this, a chair, a bench. Sometimes I use my kid's stool here that I was using earlier. Just whatever you use, make sure that it's stable and you have enough room so you don't hurt yourself. And the last one we're gonna do is frog hoppers. And this one again, on a bench. You could do it on a coffee table. You can do it on the arm of a couch. Let's see. Anything really that you can get on flat like this and have something to hold on to stabilize your upper body. So what we're gonna do is we want just up past our hips so that our hips aren't grinding into the edge of the bench. Then I'm gonna hold on under here. You can hold on to your arms like this. Let me move this up so you can see my legs. All right, so your feet are gonna be like this. Your soles of your feet together. And then you are going to grab on here, look down, and you're gonna lift up. You're squeezing those glutes when you pull up, okay? You do a little hold, an extra squeeze at the top. So, as you can see, you can find stuff in your house to use. Like I said, I used a gallon of vinegar and a gallon of water. I used a paint can, almost full paint can. And then I also used a water bottle and a bottle of lemon juice. So they all have weight to them. May not be as heavy as you're used to lifting in the gym, but some weight is better than not having anything. So try it out. Let me know what you think, and I will see y'all guys later. Bye.